The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling.
So for the first attempt we had actually tried it with the mat, as you can see, but now we're gonna take it up a notch further and we're gonna try it with a white board over here. And this is a hard board, keeping in mind, so I'm gonna show you how to do the headstand on a hard surface without even hurting yourself. And just for all the haters out there, let me show you. It's hard.
I know that we will see December. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling.
Well, as I was editing the videos, I thought of highlighting a few more points of I have to stop saying of doing this headstand yoga. If you're doing this headstand yoga, it helps you relax your mind. It helps to elevate the blood flow, increase the blood flow in your body. It also increases your shoulder and your arm strength, which is a really nice thing. It increases your core strength and it helps to clear your gut. What else can I think of? Well, if you have any of those things, those uric acid problem or any fluid which is getting accumulated in your leg, this will actually help that fluid to get circulated and it will help you prevent those uric acid problem, arthritis, etc. And the best part about this exercise is that it makes you happy. How? Because not everyone can do a headstand. You need to develop the balance. You need to practice it a bit, and when you eventually learn it, you feel that you have achieved something, and that sense of achievement brings happiness. And I really feel that this is so important at this point of time where everyone is just stranded in their house and we don't have anything to do apart from going through our work and looking at some YouTube videos or maybe perhaps some movies or chit-chatting with our friends or whatever, parents in your home. But if you learn a new skill, that automatically flushes out all the depression in your life. Trust me guys, it's so refreshing, and I'm really happy that I could master, not exactly master, but I'm close to mastering the skill. And I have done it within a week's time, and I'm quite sure that you guys might be able to do it even before a week, who knows. So I hope that made sense. What's up guys, as you can see, only 1/3 of the people who actually watch my video subscribes to my channel, so I would really request you to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification so that you can be notified every time I release a video. And if you're really feeling generous, smash the like, it really helps. The first step of doing a headstand is you have to do it against a wall in the initial stages, and when you start getting a hang of it and you are able to maneuver your core strength and your shoulder for balancing yourself and not your momentum, you will be slowly able to do it without the support or the leverage of the wall. The second step would be slowly pull yourself from the wall and stop using the leverage of the wall. And I get it, this won't happen in one day or maybe perhaps 2 days, but if you try it out for a week, depending upon the level of flexibility, you'll be able to slowly do it without using the leverage of the wall. The third step is that when you are actually getting a hang of it, after maybe a week of practice, you can use a yoga mat and you can do it. But what I would recommend is that when you are using a yoga mat, make sure that you place a pillow in such a way that if you fall, you fall on the pillow and not on the ground, so that you will avoid any risk of injuring yourself. And the fourth and last step is doing without a pillow. Now I highly recommend you guys to do it with a pillow as much as possible until you have reached the utmost level of proficiency. And after you have reached that level of proficiency, you can remove the pillow and you can do it on the yoga mat. And when you are doing it on the yoga mat, make sure that when you fall, you round up your back so that you can reduce the impact which you will be taking when you fall. And afterwards you can use the same procedure and you can do it even without any yoga mat. You can do it in any hard surface. Just make sure that whenever you fall with your back rounded so that your body takes in the least amount of impact of the fall as far as possible. Interesting fact, I actually like to sleep on the ground because it's so much more refreshing, and also I feel sleeping on the ground is much better than sleeping on the bed. Anyways, I actually wanted to narrate a small story to you guys. Just 2 days back, I was actually going for my regular stroll and I had to withdraw some money. So actually, when I was doing and going about my activities, I came across a woman, and she was really aged, and we made some eye contact, briefly, when we were passing through each other. So when I confronted her, I could see the sadness and the pain in her eye, and I felt, for a moment, we never acknowledge what we have in our life. With everything going on in this world right now, with so many people and so many laborers, not even getting their basic food or shelter, we still feel that, we never acknowledge what we have, which is really bad. Looking at that woman's eyes, I could make out that she was wondering and wishing, God, I really wish I could be that guy. That's the first time I actually saw that much of pain in someone's eyes. She didn't ask anything, she didn't beg for anything, she just passed away and left me with a huge realization that our lives, I mean all our lives, all you guys who are blessed with a family and who have shelter, who have food in this sort of crisis, we should really be happy, and we should be grateful for such a good life which we have, and try to live it to the maximum level by doing everything which we can within our power, because we can do it, we can achieve our dreams. We have it, we have all the support, all the love and the support from our family, and the financial support as well, and also the education which we got, and we are actually lucky to be educated. But there are so many people who they're not so privileged that they would be getting this much amount of love. So yeah, that's what I wanted to just say to you guys, and acknowledge the fact that we are all really lucky. Cheers. Nothing like a midnight a drink, and I don't know whether it's just me or you guys to have this cravings in the midnight. Well, anyways, I actually wanted to address a few things. With everything happening around the world, I mean the cyclone Amber literally destroying everything in its path and killing about 73 people, leaving millions homeless and stranded in a shelter. And in such a situation of this virus and pandemic, where maintaining social distancing is really important to save our lives, just imagine how will the people over there even maintain any type of social distance? They are literally stranded in some small type of hall rooms, and there are millions of people who have been rescued and who have been evacuated from the site of, what do you call that, the eye of the cyclone or whatever. So anyways, my point is that this should actually be such a huge realization that life might end at any time, and we have to stop taking this life for granted. What I mean by that is that you need to acknowledge all the love which you are getting. If you're fighting with your parents right now, be it your father, mother, be it your husband or your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, anyone, it's time to come out of the fight, acknowledge the good things which they have done for you, and just put aside all of the bad things, because you never know. I might get the virus tomorrow, you might get the virus, they might get the virus tomorrow, and it might kill anyone. It has killed 3 lakh people all across the world, and right now there is nothing which we can do about it. So I hope you guys got the message, and if you guys are actually following my channel for a while, I always mention that you should follow your dreams. Well, this pandemic situation should be the greatest realization which you got, and I feel that you should, after all this is over, you should follow your dream. Whatever your dream is. I'm following my dream right now. I'm doing YouTube despite of all the people saying you should take up a job. I'll take up a job if it doesn't work, but at the age of 80, when I'll be looking back at all of my videos, I'll be thinking that, hey, I at least tried my best. I at least tried to follow my passion, and I didn't go around and just go for a job just like all my friends, just to be just to get that social security. So guys, definitely follow your dream. Who knows, we might all be dead tomorrow. It's morning right now, and the date today, as you can see, is the 22nd of May 2020, and it's currently 6:55 a.m. and let's check out the current update of the COVID-19. So in Maharashtra there are 39,297 cases. In India 1,12,000, and all across the world there are more than 5 million people infected. It's morning time and I'm having some Kellogg's Special K. I'm just joking. It's muesli and with some milk which I washed. Nowadays you actually need to wash the packets after you buy them.
The kingdom is overthrown. Meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you.
So
This bond is
something
so
actually happened when I went to take the milk. You know, all those awkward moments you have when you try to speak in English with a person who is not so well accustomed with English. Well, I went to a shop and I asked for a packet of milk. The shopkeeper gave me the packet. I gave him the money. I said thank you. He said welcome. I said alright, have a nice day. And he got, you know, stuck and he said ठीक है, welcome. And it was really kind of funny, you know, because I know he wanted to say have a nice day to you too. Well, but not everyone is well accustomed to English and we all face these types of awkward moments. It's a nice day and as you can see the view from here is even better than my floor. So I'm gonna end this vlog right over here. Like it, share it, subscribe it because it's free. And I'll meet you next time. Take care, be happy, and you are refined.
I know that we will see December. Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest day. The summer's call.